Yo, what's good, guys? Inswain with Inswain Audio. Today, we got the Gunna vocal tutorial for the song One of One. I'm going to show you how to do it in Logic with stock plugins. And if you want to get it for another DAW, I already made those for you. Or if you want to download the Logic version one because you don't want to go through all these steps, I get it. Links in the description, baby. But let's get into it. All right, here we got it pulled up. I'm going to let you hear it here mixed, and then I'll turn everything off, and we'll start walking through it. Here it is, mixed. This is my voice recorded and mixed to sound like Gunna. Let's check it.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake in the butter. I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a drop top coupe in the morning. The trunk you get hit. Think a lot about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
All right, so if you want to get that sound, let's break it down. First, let's turn everything off, and I'll let you hear it completely raw, just how I recorded it.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake in the butter. I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a drop top coupe in the morning. The trunk you get hit. Think a lot about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
All right, so obviously I gained it up throughout the process of mixing. It's really quiet, but you can hear it's nothing crazy, nothing insane about the vocal. It really comes from the mix. So the first plugin I got here is a gain plugin. It's deactivated. This is for my template people. If you get the template, you can adjust the gain accordingly to match my level of my recording so that once you go through the plugins, it'll match up the same because some mics are louder than others and, you know, your interface, preamp, etc. But that's not part of this. First things first, that auto-tune sound, that pitch correction, we're using the stock Logic pitch corrector. Response time at 8.45, 15-cent tolerance. Make sure you set your root note and scale accordingly to the beat. Here we're in B flat minor. I'll let you hear that.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake in the butter. I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a drop top coupe in the morning.
Nothing insane. It's not a super heavy auto-tune, but it's definitely there and noticeable. It's kind of that intermediate thing, and that's how you get the Gunna sound. Next plugin, we have the Chroma Glow. This is our saturator. We got the magnetic, 39% drive, mixes on 98%. If you want, pause the screen and copy the settings on any of the plugins throughout this chain, but I like to just break it down a little so you can learn from it. Here, I'll let you hear that.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake in the butter. I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a drop top coupe in the morning. The trunk you get hit.
And once again, it's still quiet. I promise we're going to be getting our gain soon. Then we go into the channel EQ, pause it, copy these values exactly if you want it. Basically just rolling off some lows, low shelf, dipping out around 401K, a little boost wide here around 700, and then a top end boost at 6K and up. I'll let you hear that.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake in the butter. I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a
Then we go into our first compressor. We got the studio fat. Pause and copy the values if you want. It's just a 4 ratio. There's the attack and release. And yeah, here we go. Watch the needle. See how much gain reduction we're getting, especially for my template people.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake in the butter. I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a drop top coupe in the morning. The trunk you get hit.
So we're reaching about -5. I feel like that's a pretty common thing with a lot of my templates. Then we go into our next compressor. We got the vintage opto. Pause and copy these settings if you want them. All right.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake in the butter. I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a drop top coupe in the morning. The trunk you get hit.
All right, then we go into the Logic Tube EQ. Just a little bit of low boost and cut at 100. Pause and copy the values if you want. We're boosting at around 10K. And I didn't use the bottom, but here it is if you want to copy it. All right, here it goes.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake in the butter. I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a drop top coupe in the morning. The trunk you get hit. Think a lot about how they want me to.
All right, then we go into the exciter, add silver preset. Not sure if I changed it, pretty sure I did, but we're at about 16K, 15.9K, 8% harmonics on color too, just some top end sparkle to get them some saturation, excitement, etc. Let's hear it.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake in the butter. I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a drop top coupe in the morning. The trunk you get hit.
Cool. Then we go into another compressor. Studio VCA. Here are our settings. Copy them if you want. Boom.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake and the butter, I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a drop top coupe, in the morning, the trunk you get hit. Think all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
Then our final plugin on our chain here, we got the multi-presser. Pause and copy the settings. It's too much to say. It's all laid out right there. Just hugging the vocal, making it more consistent across the frequency spectrum, and reshaping it a little. Here it is.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake and the butter, I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a drop top coupe, in the morning, the trunk you get hit. Think all about how.
All right, cool. Now on to our sends. First send is 0. We have a compressor. Here are the settings. Once again, pause them and copy them if you want. I'm on the platinum digital. Here we go.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake and the butter, I kinda like hustle the money all in.
Just puts the vocal in your face, and I'm getting some gain. I know. Don't worry about it. Bus 2, -30.1. We got the flanger. Here it is. I like to do this a lot. Copy them. This probably is just the stock thing or the default setting, but here we go.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake and the butter, I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a drop top.
Okay, just adds a little dimension to the vocal, a little sauce, nothing crazy. Bus 3, -26.7. We got the ensemble. I believe this is just a doubler preset, but there it is if you want to copy it. Let's check it.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake and the butter, I kinda like hustle the money all in.
Same thing as the last step. I learned these tricks from Alex Toomey. Sounds cool. All right, bus 4, -19.6. We got the Quantec Room Simulator. It's a reverb. I believe I just used the studio preset, but once again, there's the settings if you want to copy them. I think I might have changed the reverb time, but here it is. Just a room reverb.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake and the butter, I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a drop top coupe, in the morning, the trunk you get hit.
All right, bus 5, -25. Space Designer, reverb. I believe it's just the sustain plate preset. Copy it if you want. Here's my output EQ. If you want to copy the settings and values, just make the curve look similar to this, honestly. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. Yeah. All right, let's hear it.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake and the butter, I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a drop top coupe, in the.
Okay, final send. Bus 6, -14.6. I got the tape delay, quarter note delay, filtered out. Copy it if you want. Then they are being flanged, if that's the word. There's the settings, copy it. They're being side chained to the vocal. So the side chain right here is audio 3, which is my vocal. So that means that the vocal is triggering the compression. So basically what the effect is going to be is that the delays duck out of the way when the vocal's there, and then they're allowed to bloom up in between the phrases. Here are the settings if you want to copy them exactly, but once again, just download the template in the description. Makes it a lot easier. And then all of that is being sent to our bus 5, which is the plate reverb we just talked about, and that is at -32.5, just to give the delays some of that reverb and make it feel cohesive with the reverb that's already on the vocal. Probably not even noticeable, but let's hear it. Here is the full mix.
One-on-one bitches, they 10. One-on-one never again. Won't get the cake and the butter, I kinda like hustle the money all in. Right around the town in a drop top coupe, in the morning, the trunk you get hit. Think all about how they want me to lose, but I'm W, due for a win.
So there you have it. This is personally one of my favorite vocal mixes of all time. I love the way they get Gunna's vocals to sound, and this song in particular sounds really good. It's kind of a little gritty and dirty, but it's super clear right in your face at the same time. I just love the way that sounds. I use this song as a reference when I'm mixing my vocals. So do with that what you will. Once again, down in the description, you can get it. I got it for multiple DAWs. Check it out, get it. Or if you use Logic, copy along. Hopefully you learn something as well. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. If you have any artist suggestions, let me know. I'll see if I can do it. Like I said, I have a ton ready to go, so I might already have your favorite artist coming. So make sure to subscribe and stick around for that. If not, man, I'm going to catch y'all soon. Inswain with Inswain Audio. Peace.